Hi, I'm Eliza of Eliza Enchants, and I have your tarot reading for the month of October, plus some key astrological dates to keep track of. I mapped an entire month, pulling a card for each day, and created this lovely little chart here for myself. The X's represent the end of September and beginning of November that don't relate to this particular reading. So the purple represents the trump cards, which are higher powers. There's the spirit and the intuitive side of ourselves. The green represents discs, earth energy, and the practical. The yellow are cups, the emotional and water energy. The orange are wands, fire energy. And then we have the blue, which are swords, that's mental energy. So let's talk about what we got. These are the cards for the first week of October. October 1st, we have this card, Lust or Strength in Other Decks. It represents the zodiac sign of Leo. Then on the 2nd, we have the Empress, another trump card. So we're coming into the month with some intense spiritual energy. Then we have the Seven of Swords or futility. So we're going to get into our head a little bit. But then by Saturday, the 4th, we have the Six of Cups or pleasure. It's going to be a very fun night. And then the 5th, which happens to be my birthday, is the Wheel of Fortune. So expect good luck and opportunity. I can't say I mind that at all. Overall, week 1, we're going to start off with some reflective energy in the end of September, and then we're going to start the month of October with a lot of intensity. This is really the strength of the harlot is like what I like to think about. It's that raw, primal female energy. It's softened the following day with the Empress, which is all that nurturing, mothering energy. And then as we move through the week, we have that mental frustration, and we have that a little bit of indulgence Saturday, and then we wrap up that week with that opportunity and good fortune. We start the next week in October very strong with a full moon in Aries on October 6th, that Monday, and the card we pulled is the Two of Discs or change. This represents Jupiter in Capricorn. It's expansive, it's intense. You're going to move things forward the way you want them to. And here, this is just the same energy, but a little more restrained. We're going to be a little cautious, maybe pull in that fiery Aries energy of the full moon the day before. A little bit of a frustrating Wednesday as we get into our head and kind of give ourselves a hard time about things. But that relaxes by the time we get to Thursday with peace, and we'll feel much more content with the direction we're going into. By Friday, we have the Prince of Discs, and we really want to do something. We're going to have a lot of energy, want to get out and have fun, but in a very practical sense. This might be a good time to, I don't know, go do a physical activity. Because Saturday, we're going to get a little bit indulgent, a little bit just kind of wallowing in overdoing it is the best way to put it. And then Sunday we're going to be a little bit frustrated because we're not going to be able to move things ahead the way we wish. We start the 3rd week of October with a lot of energy and great ideas. We're ready to push out of that interference that we had the day before, and we really want to put that energy behind it. On that Tuesday, the Princess of Wands, got the tiger by the tail. But we're going to meet with a little bit of resistance that will be frustrating on Wednesday. And then we'll have a nice indulgent Thursday, one that continues on Friday, getting even more indulgent. And then we rein it in on Saturday and turn our attentions to the home and the practical matters and finances. And Sunday will be one of self-sacrifice. Try to have a little fun in on that Saturday because we get a lot more serious. on this Sunday, but it isn't anything to do with what's happening in this card. It's all about surrender and sacrifice for the greater good. We start the 4th week of October with some nice stable energy leading up to that new moon in Libra on Tuesday the 21st, where that energy gets a little stronger and more intense. And then things get crazy. By Wednesday, we have the universe, where everything starts to shift and turn around, and you might find yourself thinking of things that you were not expecting. And then we get to Thursday, we get the Tower. This is destruction that leads to rebirth. So this is very intense day, very intense day. We get then a lot more balanced. If we accept and roll with the punches, we get to Friday, and this is a positive financial gain. And we're going to take that positivity and really move things ahead on that Saturday with the Princess of Discs. She knows what she wants and how to use it. And then we wrap up that Sunday with the Lovers. And that's where we're going to become open to collaboration, strengthening partnerships, and just a general feeling of unity and openness to new ideas. We'll begin this last week of October, October 27th, in our heads with some mental frustration. Next day, though, Tuesday, will be fun and overflowing with emotion in a positive way. And we're going to feel really stable and confident by Wednesday with our 6 of Swords in Science. Thursday is another day of opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune. And then Friday, the 31st, Halloween, we have the 4 of Discs or Power. So we're going to go into that real confident, wrapping up the month with a lot of strength and confidence in where we stand. So some key dates to consider for the month of October. October 1st, we start off really strong energetically. October 6th is our full moon in Aries and Mercury in Scorpio. Then on the 13th, Pluto goes direct in Aquarius and Venus is in Libra. That will really kind of make us feel more optimistic and open to ideas. We've got that new moon in Libra on the 21st. And then on the 22nd, the sun goes into Scorpio and Neptune will be in Pisces. We'll start to feel a little bit more open to sharing our emotions. And then by the 29th, Mercury is in Sagittarius. We'll feel a little more upbeat and optimistic. And of course, the 31st is Halloween. And I think it's going to be a great, great energetic time. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this content, please follow me. I'll post a detailed description of each card daily. So overall, it's going to be a month where a lot of new awareness and insight is going to come to the surface, and we are going to want to act on it, but we are going to be encouraged to really get our finances in order, get a plan in place, and not beat ourselves up in the process while overthinking. It's going to end, though, really strong. So I feel overall, even though we're going to have some ups and downs, we're going to end with a lot of confidence and ready to go into the month of